Cotical honing test, part 2. I've just stropped the little Genco and I've got to say, hanging hair tested extremely well. The only thing is, I perhaps didn't put enough attention on the heel. So what I've done, I've taken my favourite little strop, my little loom strop. This is the Boca. And as you can see, it's got the red iron oxide on one side and plain leather on the other. I gave the heel a little bit of workout, and lo and behold, that's now hanging hair testing very nicely. Obviously, I used at first my precious Kaniyama, which you can't see because I'm an idiot. Let me see if I can get it off. I used the Kaniyama canvas, soften the canvas, which I had to give 80 strokes to. That's 80 laps, because it's a very soft, pliable canvas. I'm sure I could have done less on a harsher canvas. I then gave it the usual leathering, and now here we are. I'm going to use today, this is an American theme, which is a bit daft because the coticals obviously come from Ardennes in Belgium. But I'm going to give this an American theme by using the wonderful soap, which is very kindly sent to me by the Cajun Blade. So here we are. This is the beef tallow. I'm going to give a quick pre-shave rub with that, which won't do any good at all. But why not? What the heck? Yeah, this is a very kind, very, very, very nice kind lather derived from the wonderful Eric, and let's call that a pre-shave, whatever. Lukewarm water, not my favourite. Usual brush, chaps, because it lathers up so well. This is a standard 30mm yucky synthetic, and probably, at the limited experience I have, an extremely easily comfortable brush. It does not sting the face. You don't need to beat it with a rock to soften the bristles, because the bristles come from the nylon tree and not from the dead pig. So there we have, as you can see, an amazingly good lather almost instantly. I'll never be Tom Selleck, but I am trying to grow a moustache. That's about 4 days worth. The other thing I'd like to mention about our straight razor shaving interest and hobby is the fact that it makes you a sexual Tyrannosaurus, because you're stimulating the skin by shaving with a proper razor. And I must admit, I have got considerably more hirsute over the last couple of years. My stubble growth is immense. So, whether or not you're actually stimulating more male hormone, I have no idea. But one thing I can be certain of, and that is you've learnt a completely wonderful set of skills, which in a sad world is very necessary. So, drying fingers, and I'm going to give myself a test with this beautiful American Genco. So here we go, chaps. 1/5/8 deeply hollow ground American Genco razor company, about to be tried on an ancient Englishman. Let's see how this works. Yep. You can feel instantly, not only is it a good edge, which you can see, a very kind edge. It's off a cotical. I'm not going to over test the heel, because the heel wasn't the best part. My goodness me, this is a superb edge. This isn't a good edge, this is a wondrous edge. That's a good sign. No hesitation at all. This is heavy stubble, lukewarm water. I would say that the soap is important. Oh, Right, I want more Gencos. Yeah, that's extremely impressive. I do not say that lightly. That's chewing away the stubble like nobody's business. Interesting, very light razor, very deeply hollow ground. It's got the rather beautiful 45-degree beveled spine. Don't know why they did that, but I like it. The lighting in here today is absolutely awful. This age is bliss. Slight hesitation on my left side, very, very slight. I'm being very picky. Look at the way it does the lower neck hair. Complete and total comfort. Why anybody would use anything else? Anyway, this is one of the best edges I've tried in months. As you know, half an hour ago, if you watch part 1 of this little video, the edge was completely dead. But the bevel looked all right. Just dead and scratchy. I spent just a very few minutes, as you know, if you watch the video, very few minutes on a coticle. And now, this little Genco is one of my favourite edges now. I never thought I'd say that. Cheap as chips. I don't know how many of them there are out there. I'm going to do a little trim. I wouldn't mind, as I'm experimenting with this moustache, I wouldn't mind a little Laughing Cavalier one here. Because it's the other advantage with using a straight razor. Trimming, marvellous. The smallest hair can be trimmed individually. Obviously, to those who do this all the time, like the great Eric, who has extremely neat both small beard and moustache. I'm just going through a period where I thought, why not try? So that's the first pass. I can honestly say it doesn't need a second, but I will anyway. If you're prepared to put up with watching me, I'll do a very quick second pass. I think some of the fact that I'm rabbiting on so happily is the fact that this soap, which I shall now just dip in the water, is extremely kind. I've got to say, a scented soap doesn't usually do it for me. You tend to find, at least I tend to find, there's probably some chemicals in a scented lather which don't like me. So you tend to find, although it doesn't affect the shave as you do it, your post-shave, so, oh bliss, look at that, or rather listen to that. Yeah, very nice little razor. I didn't used to like 5/8. I like the precision that you tend to get and the comfort that you get with the larger blades, but perhaps I should change my mind. I find the 5/8 just a little tiny bit fiddly, just a bit. You haven't quite got the feel and the weight of a heavy blade. But by gum, it's sharp. When I say sharp, I mean in the nicest sense of the word. Yeah. very, very, very impressed. What can I say? I'll finish off, guys, and I'll leave you in peace. So, not a lot to report. Well, it seems to be on its usual mad course. Already the electioneering in America is at quite a high state of readiness. I won't pretend to know anything about it. Damn colonials. But there again, England's no better. We have an idiot as a Prime Minister. He's got a lovely little voice though. Can't be taken seriously. I like someone who can command authority. I wouldn't allow him to run a Boy Scout troop. In fact, I wouldn't allow any politician anywhere near Boy Scouts. That's another matter. Let's not be too contentious. This is lovely. Right, chaps. I'm not going to give it any more. That's absolutely magnificent. So thank you, America. You certainly made bloody good razors and bloody good steel. That's one of the sharpest, nicest shows I've had in ages. And that's on dry skin, by the way. I don't know how this is going to progress, but I can always take it off because I've got a straight razor. Anyway, chaps, thank you so much for subscribing if you have, and if you haven't, why haven't you? Please subscribe. I do all sorts of tests. I'm a steel man. I'm not a soap man. I'm certainly not a brush man, but I most certainly am a steel man. Anyway, this is a very, very, very happy afternoon. Within a matter of about 15 minutes, I've rekindled this edge. This lovely little Genco razor is now a laser, and it shaved me very, very, very well. Eric's soap, the Cajun Blades, is the kindest that I know as of yet. I'm not an expert on soap, but I know what I like. I'm just going to give a quick wipe off. This is a shorter shave than normal because I haven't got as much hair. I don't intend shaving the moustache as yet. I'm going to do one little test, which I love, which is when you had a successful, nice shave, splash a bit, don't waste it, splash a bit of this lovely lather on, so reconditioning the skin. I've just dropped my flannel. And then when you wipe it off, you will feel instantly better. Yeah, that is smooth as a baby's bum. I'm not going to put the alum on. Why? No need to test, it's perfect. Anyway, enough of this. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to do some more tests very, very soon. And have a wonderful Wednesday. And thank you so much. Bye for now.